full stop. Can't believe I live in your thoughts. I think about you all the time, morning, evening, and night.
Okay, this is very exciting. Okay, so we're gonna start just crisscross. Take your hands, slide them beneath your kneecaps. Round your back, tuck your chin, and roll back on your sits bones. So you're going to make like the style of a cat with your back. Now just hold on right there. Just find lengthening from your tailbone to the crown of your head as your navel draws in towards your spine. And then bend your arms and rock your heart right through the gateway of your arms just to look up and create a seated back bend. So this is called cow. Now do that again for cat. Rock and roll back. And now rock forward. Inhale, arch, retract your shoulders and stretch your neck out and look up. Now just one more time. This time on the exhale, roll back for cat. And on the inhale, rock forward, arch your back and look up for cow. Now let your shins go, neutralize your spine, and just slip your hands to the outsides of your legs and tense your finger pads. Now let the crown of your head lift and just take your head super slowly around in a circle. Just nice and slow. You're just going to start to get a little mobility into the neck. Letting your breath move in and out through your nose. And then go ahead and hold up on the right side, letting your right ear head towards your right shoulder. Now walk the hand out to the side and lengthen as your fingertips keep walking. Let the opposite arm then lift up. Just stretch up. Make a long line of energy from the tips of the right hand to the tips of the left hand. Breathe. Now take the top arm up and over. A nice long stretch and hold. And then go ahead. Bring arms in towards your body. Let your legs switch. So you're going to put the opposite leg on top, so it might feel a little bit awkward. And then you're going to go ahead and let your ear over to the left side drop down as your right shoulder blade draws down. So just lengthen out the side of the neck. And then take your fingers on a walk. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. And then levitate the opposite arm up. Get that long line of energy, that stretch on the inhalation as you lift. And on the exhalation, let the top arm go up and over. Now just hold and breathe. Beautiful. Now come back to the center. This time hands go back to the beginning where they shifted beneath the kneecaps. But now I want you to roll your waistband right around your sit bones. So you're rolling back, but you're adding the side body. So the circles don't have to be really big. They just want to be full and complete. So let your inhale and exhale move in and out through your nose. And what happens as you focus your mind on your breath is you start to slow the chatter that's inside your head. Now reverse that direction. Just let your breath be carried in and out through your nose. Get the waistbands involved, and you're opening the hips and the heart as you roll through. And then hold up in the center. Sweep your both arms out and up with your palms facing up towards the sky on the in-breath. Lace your hands this time, thumbs forward, pinkies back, bend your elbows, and let your hands set right on top of your head. See if your pinky fingers can rest as your heart and chest open. Now release and take that side bend up and over to the right. And then simply reverse it up and over to the left. Now I want you to go ahead and let your legs stretch straight out in front of you. So you're just going to lengthen them on out and even do a little bounce. So just bounce them out, even slide your sits bones back. Now with your legs lengthened out in front, flex your feet and fan your toes out. Lift your arms up on the inhale. Take the right hand forward and the left hand back, so you're parting your arms. Take the left hand finger pads behind your body, right arm up, just lift up and arc back. More lifting up than back. Breathe. Beautiful. Now lift both arms back up on the inhale. Seated Dandasana, staff pose, left hand forward, right hand back. And now the right finger pads go behind your body, thumb in, pinky finger out, left arm up as you arc up and back. Now, folding at the waist, keep your feet flexed. Just walk your body over your legs to come right into a forward fold. Let your sit bones maybe draw back, and you can even let your head bow down. Beautiful. Now walk your hands back up. I want you to bend your legs and plant your feet to the width of your hips and take your hands off to the sides of your hips. Take the right leg and cross it over the left. So you're making a nice shape of a 4, just like that. Now just gently rock your hips side to side. Just a gentle rock. Yep, just like that. Then plant the right foot, pull the left heel in, and just wrap a hug on this right leg. Just hug it in the center. So you're going to feel a nice IT band stretch. Yeah, give it a nice tight hug, and then let the crown of your head lift up from your tailbone to the crown of your head. Stretch your spine long. Now release that connection, go back to having your feet at the width of your hips, and take the left leg to cross it over the right. Now you're making that shape of a 4. Just very gently rock the hips side to side. And then take that left foot, cross it all the way. It'll land, and it lifted up that left knee. Physically pull the right heel in. Now wrap a hug. You can connect your biceps. Just wrap a hug on this left leg right in front. And then let the crown of your head lift up, and you should feel a nice stretch on this left outside of your IT band. And breathe in. And breathe out. Now come back with your feet still at the width of your hips. And I want you to reach your arms out in front and roll all the way onto your back. Now your palms are going to be down, your feet are going to be down, and you're going to let your hips lift up. So this is called bridge pose. So let your hips rise as you press your palms down, your feet down, letting your feet be at the width of your hips. Now your knees might want to widen, but keep them drawing in. Let your heart lift and breathe. This is Setu Bandha, which is bridge pose. Setu Bandha is the Sanskrit, the Indian name, and it is a heart opening pose, a back bend, because your heart is lifting up and it's higher than your head. Now lower your hips down, pull your knees, hands underneath your hamstrings, or lace your hands, roll around on your back and let your feet roll around your ankles. So you're making a small little circle on the back, which is called your sacrum, and you're just spinning around your ankles as you make a circular motion with your body. Keeping the breath flowing, reverse that direction, circle around in the opposite direction. Then you're going to go into what we call happy baby, maybe taking the outsides of your legs, meaning your calves, or possibly the outside edges of your feet. It doesn't matter. But what matters is that your quads draw down on the outsides of your ribs and the soles of your feet. If you could visualize the ceiling coming down, you're pressing the soles of your feet to lift the ceiling up. So it's got a push-pull, but the hips are opening. Now take the soles of your feet together here and let them land on the mat. So your knees are wide, soles of feet together. Left hand is going to travel to your heart. Right hand is going to travel to your belly. So let your eyes close right here. This is called Supta Badakanasana, one of the most amazing hip openers. Now, if this is too much, no worries. You could let your feet be planted further than your hips with your knees bent, and your knees could knock together to kind of create a little teepee tent. So the choice is yours, whichever is most comfortable for your body. We want you to just come as you are and practice like the real you. So with your eyes closed, take a nice deep breath in, fill your chest, fill your lungs, fill your diaphragm up. Cap your breath up on top and sigh it out your mouth. Now let that exhalation wipe clear the slate for your practice today. Whatever it took for you to get here today, just set it aside, practicing being in the now. So one of my favorite mantras, which is a series of words that you can say over and over, is all is well with my soul. So your soul is your mind, your will, your emotions. So you can tell yourself that all is well with your soul. And then today, should you have a purpose for your practice, it could be a wish, it could be a prayer, an intention of sorts that you might want to dedicate your practice toward. That is always an option. And once you make that choice of setting your intention, let it be sealed into your heart. And I want you to just pull your knees into your chest to give them a nice hug. Now from this place, just rock and roll up. You're going to cross your feet to find your way onto your hands and your knees. Now you can come down onto your forearms instead of your wrists, which might be a little bit more accessible. The forearms can come down and your hands are spread nice and wide, just like that. Now round your back and tuck your chin. So again, we're in that cat style. And then inhale and arch your back and look up. Now do that 3 more sets. Exhale as you round and hollow. Inhale as you arch your back and look up. 2 more times. Push the earth away. Pull your navel into your spine, your chin to your chest. And then arch your back as you look up. Last time. Exhale, round and hollow. Draw into the midline to your own center. And then inhale as you arch. Now, go ahead and lengthen your legs out. Keep your forearms right where they are and lengthen your legs out behind your body. Now, this is called Sphinx Pose. So your feet are the width of your hips. If you could visualize drawing your heart through the gateway of your arms, just lift your heart up as your feet press down into your mat. Exhale, lower your chin back down towards the earth. And then inhale, rise back up as you lift your heart, your chest, and breathe in. Now lower back down. 1 more time. Inhale, rise up, breathe in, lift the heart, lift the chest, point the toes as they press shoelace side into the mat. Lower your chin down. Now take your hands by your ribs. So they're going to slide back. And now retract your shoulders and lift your heart up a little higher. This is called cobra. Breathe in right there. Beautiful. Lower back down. Now this time, rise back up. Maybe you lift up off onto the tops of your thighs. If that's too much on your wrists, no worries. Keep your hips grounded. Lower back down. And now push back, child's pose. Knees are going to go wide. Big toes are going to go together. And arms are going to stretch out in front of your body. Now walk your hands back towards your knees. So you're going to be tucking your toes under, lifting your hips up. Your knees are bent, but keep walking your hands back towards your feet, which takes you to a forward fold at the back of your mat. Heel toe your feet further than your hips. 1 hand on each bicep and hang down in ragdoll. This is called ragdoll, a forward fold with 1 hand on each bicep. Now sway a little bit side to side. Just bending 1 knee at a time, letting the energy from the earth travel up through the soles of your feet and out the crown of your head. Now hold up and find stillness right in the center. Your knees can still be bent a lot. Let the head hang down, almost like you were wearing a helmet. Now shake your head out. Any kind of angst, any kind of worry, any kind of trouble in between your ears, let it spill out. And then draw a yes back in, knowing you are exactly where you belong today. No coincidence, you're here. And then let your hands walk right up your thighs to take your body all the way to standing. So you're going to stretch your arms out and up. Now you're standing tall at the back side of your mat with your legs wider than your hips. Right hand takes your left wrist, lift up and take a side bend. Expand the ribs out. Inhale, back up, Left hand, right wrist, lift up and over to the left. Beautiful. Come back to the center. Heel toe your feet all the way together and bring your hands to the center of your heart. Now balance on the left leg and pick the right leg up. So you're going to balance in what we call crane. So steady your gaze, breathe, find that balance, find your center. Then lower the right leg down to meet the left. Balance on the right and do the same on lifting that left leg up. Now steady your gaze, it's called drishti. Just focusing on one single-minded point, letting your face soften, letting your breath be smooth, and then lower the left foot to meet the right. Now, reach both arms up and then stretch your arms right out in front. Now, I want you to just take one step. Now, you've got your right leg in front, your arms in front, and now I want you to bend your right leg. Your left heel, the arch of your back foot is going to come towards the heel of your front foot, just like that. Now, pull your hands to your hips and get a deeper bend in the right leg. Yeah, you're pushing down through the outer edge of the left leg. Now bring your forearm to the right femur bone. So bend the front right leg, root back and extend that back leg. Yeah, the same arm as leg, and then lift up the top arm. So yeah, there you go. Right forearm, right thigh bone, just like that. Now, shelf yourself on your forearm and put it right on your thigh bone. So your right arm is bent. It's like a little shelf. There you go, to kind of support your body. Now pull your left hand to your left hip. Left hand to your left hip. Yep, there you go. Now, can you extend that back leg out? There you go. Just like that. Yeah, it's a little longer of a stance. Beautiful. Now, place your finger pads down, pick up the back heel, and now you're folding over the front leg. And now you're going to rock back. So this is called pyramid pose. You're getting a nice stretch now on the right hamstring. Inhale, lift your heart up. Exhale, fold down over that right leg. Now go back to spinning the back heel. So the back foot is on a 45-degree angle. The right hand's going to climb up the right shin, and the left hand's going to come on the left hip. Right hand on the right shin, and then open up in the opposite. Yep, left hand, left hip. Now you're in triangle. You're right there. Yes, yes. Now hug into the midline to find that balance. Beautiful. Now lift the left arm up, maybe. Beautiful. Now lower it down, and I want you to take the left leg, sneak it up to join the right leg at the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow down and fold. Now rise up, breathe in, stretch your arms high to the sky. Right hand, left wrist, take that side bend. Reverse it, left hand, right wrist, lean up and over to the left. Nice side body stretch. Now bring your hands to heart center. Want you to soften the left leg and stretch the right leg back. So we're going back to that lunge, but this time left leg is in front. Stretch your arms out in front of your body and pull that outer edge of the right foot down. The left foot draws toward the center of the right arch. Just like that. Beautiful. Now, bring the left forearm to your left femur bone with that karate chop style. Right hand to right hip. This is called side angle pose. And then you've got the option to lift the right arm up, and then you can always bring it overhead if you want to stretch out the right side body. So this is side angle Parshvottanasana. Yeah, so your left leg is in front. Let this left forearm get right on that femur bone. Beautiful. Now lower down the right hand, peel the right heel off, and we're going into pyramid. So inhale, lift your heart up. Exhale, fold over the front leg. Bow your head down. Should get a nice deep stretch on that left hamstring. Now spin that back heel down again. Keep a little buoyancy in that front left leg. Left hand to the left shin, right hand to your right hip. So this is triangle pose. Just like that. Then you've got the option, you could always levitate your right arm up. So you're expanding from the tips of your fingers high to low. So it's the expansion of your wings. Beautiful. And then lower the finger pads down. Just hop back up to the top of your mat. Right leg joins the left. Sweep your arms out and up. Stand tall. Breathe in. And this time sit into what we call Utkatasana, chair pose. Bend your knees, draw your shins back, lighten up your toes. This is fierce thunderbolt. Pull your hands to the center of your heart. Hands right at the center of your heart, bending your arms. And then twist left upper arm on the outside of the right front thigh. Now do the same on the other side. Right upper arm on the outside of the opposite thigh. Beautiful. Keep the knees bent. Let the waist be the twisting motion. Now dive over your legs and fold. Inhale and lengthen. Now we're going to bend our knees and come down back onto our bottoms, sliding back to stretch our legs back out straight. So sitting back down, flexing your feet. Now let's see if there's any difference. Reach your arms up. Left hand forward, right hand back. Right hand behind your body. Just lift up and arc back. Do you feel a little more expansion in your heart and your chest? Reach both arms up, breathe in. Right hand forward, left hand back. Left hand behind your body, reach up and back. And now just walk your finger pads forward. Just take a walk and fold right on down over your legs. Yeah, just take a nice forward fold. And then on the way up, this time you're going to walk the hands back. The forearms are going to go down. This is called fish pose. The legs stay extended, the forearms are down, and you pump the heart up. So lift your heart up. Now you could tilt your head back, or you could keep your chin in, whatever you prefer. But let the heart lift, let the chest expand, let your breath slow down any chatter in your head. Now, walk your hands down, take your body all the way down onto your mat, and then walk your feet in with bent knees. One more bridge, palms down, feet down, head down. Push down to elevate your hips up. So really lifting, pressing the feet into the earth, the palms of your hands into the earth, and elevating your hips up. Breathe in and breathe out. Now lower your hips down to the earth. Pick your feet up, go back to happy baby. Hands to either the outside edges or possibly the outside edges of your legs or your feet. Now, right back to Supta Badakanasana, soles of feet together, knees wide, left hand on your heart, right hand on your belly. Yeah, so just go ahead and close your eyes. And just repeat to yourself, all is well with my soul. It's your mind, your will, and your emotions. All is well with my soul. We have more choice than we think we do about what we think about. So let's let those thoughts be thoughts of faith and not fear. It's been a real tumultuous time, and we're so distracted by fear and led by fear by the media and everything that's going on around us. It's very troubling times in our world, so we have to find ways to keep calm from the inside out, no matter what's going on the exterior, to know that we can choose what we think about, that we can connect to our breath and slow down the chatter in our head. Now take this opportunity to just lengthen your legs out. They just stretch out long. Your hands come alongside your body with your palms facing up. And you just take up as much real estate as you want to. This is called Shavasana. It's our final resting pose where you just have the privilege of giving yourself full and complete permission to just rest. Any thoughts of things to do that come into your mind, just let them pass you by. We are called human beings for a reason rather than human doings. So just stay right here for 3 more rounds of breath, breathing in and breathing out. Long, full, complete rounds of breath, breathing in and breathing out. And one last time, breathing in and breathing out. Now just super slowly invite yourself back into your day by bringing movement to your fingers and your toes. And then bending your knees, just take this opportunity to roll over onto your right arm, just into that fetal position, that place where it all began. And then assist yourself up. Use your hands, use your forearms, and just come back full circle to that comfortable, easy seat. Sweep your arms out and up. Look up and gather all that is good, all of those blessings right into your heart, along with your purpose. Bring your chin to your chest as you bow your head, solidifying and sealing that Anjali Mudra, sealing your intention in. Then looking up, let's finish off with one Om to Home. Sip your breath in. Om. Go on out and be a blessing. Namaste.
Full stop. Can't believe I live in your thoughts. I think about you all the time, morning, evening, and midnight. Such a